All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to talk about a force that pretty much shapes what you buy, what you see, and maybe even what you think every single day. And that is digital marketing.
I mean, it's not just in your head. The whole world of advertising has been completely turned upside down, especially over the last decade or so. The way brands talk to us, it hasn't just changed a little bit, it's a total revolution.
You've definitely felt this, right? Think about it. You look up a new pair of sneakers and then, boom, ads for those exact sneakers are suddenly everywhere. They're following you across the internet, social media, news sites, you name it. So how on earth does that happen?
Well, it's not magic, and it is absolutely not a coincidence. It's actually a very deliberate, really powerful strategy, and it's called digital marketing. Okay, so to really get how different this new world is, let's just put it side by side with the old way of doing things. It's kind of like looking at two completely different worlds of marketing. So on one hand, you've got traditional marketing. Think TV commercials, giant billboards, ads in magazines. It's basically like a megaphone, right? Just one loud message being blasted out to literally everyone, just hoping that some of the right people are listening. But digital marketing? That's completely different. It's way more like a one-on-one conversation, using things like social media, search engines, and even email to have a personal chat directly with you.
So what actually gives digital marketing this massive edge? Well, it really all boils down to three key things. You could honestly call them superpowers. Yep, just three. But these three things are the absolute game changers that took the entire industry from that old megaphone approach to a personal, one-on-one conversation.
Okay, superpower number one, precise targeting. I mean, think about it. A billboard is just a shot in the dark. You hope the right people drive by. But with digital marketing, a company can target, say, 25 to 35-year-olds who live in a specific city and who love hiking. It's the difference between casting a giant, clumsy net and using a perfectly aimed fishing spear.
Number two is real-time data tracking. This is huge. With an old-school magazine ad, you had no idea who saw it or if it even worked at all. Now, you know instantly. You know who saw your ad, who clicked on it, and who actually bought something. And that means companies can be constantly tweaking and improving their ads on the fly for the biggest possible impact.
And that brings us to superpower number three, direct interaction. This really ties back to that whole conversation idea we talked about. See, marketing isn't a one-way street anymore. It's a dialogue. You can actually talk back, you can ask questions, you can connect directly with the brands themselves. And it can be super simple. Here's how it works. A brand posts about a new product on social media. You see it and you comment with a question. And then the brand replies directly to you. That one little exchange, it builds a kind of connection that a TV ad just never could.
Okay, so we've looked at the old way, the new way, and those three big superpowers. So now let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Why does any of this really matter to you?
It all comes down to this really simple-sounding idea: using online channels to promote products. But that simple idea? It's the engine behind this entire revolution. It has completely rewired our economy, creating a system where, our attention and our data have become some of the most valuable things in the world.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, first off, this isn't just about getting better ads for shoes. It's a fundamental shift in how we communicate. Marketing is now incredibly personal. It's also measurable in ways that were just impossible before. And maybe most importantly, it's turned from a one-way monologue into a real dialogue.
But all of this leaves us with a really crucial question, doesn't it? On one hand, yeah, we get more relevant ads, we get better communication. But as this technology gets smarter and more personal, where exactly is the line between something that's helpful and something that's just invasive? And figuring that out is probably the biggest challenge of this new digital era.